Hi friends, welcome to Cora's Crafty Creations. Today we are going to be making a tissue paper cherry blossom tree. So we'll need to make sure we've got the kit, which should be dropped off at your house. You'll also need to find a pair of scissors. An adult should help you find a pair around the house. So first things first, let's open up our kit and see what supplies we got this week. So we got our handy dandy instructions. We've got, it's a little stuff. 2 different shades of pink tissue paper. We've got a white piece of paper, a brown piece of paper, a sharpened pencil, be careful not to poke yourself, and then last but not least we have our glue and our popsicle stick, which will be used to spread the glue. So what do we do first is we always look at our instructions. Make sure we've got everything needed on the supplies. And then we'll start with step 1. So step 1 says you're going to take your brown piece of paper, lay it flat, and you're going to trace your arm, well, a little bit of your forearm and your hand on the piece of paper. You want to make sure you don't trace too much of your arm that it's too big and doesn't fit on your white paper. So take your pencil and just a little bit of your wrist, and we'll trace our hand. Our hand is going to be used to make the branches of our tree. So careful not to poke yourself. Trace all your fingers. And then once you've got your hand drawn, you can cut it out. So take your scissors, careful not to cut yourself, and you're going to cut out your hand. Once we got our hand cut out, we're going to glue it to the front of the white paper. So we'll take our glue and our popsicle stick. Careful the glue doesn't pour everywhere. It's pretty full. And we'll put some glue on the back of our hand. Spread it on all the fingers, that way it sticks. Lots of areas to put glue on, so it takes a minute. Once we got our hand covered in glue, we're going to stick it to the front of the white paper. You want to stick the wrist part to the bottom of the paper so your tree trunk looks like it's coming from the bottom. Move this over a little more. So we'll stick that. Push all the fingers down. There we go. And now we have our tree. So the next step, we want to add our cherry blossoms to our tree. So we want to take our pink tissue paper, the other one's glued, both shades, and we're going to cut them up into little pieces. You can also tear it, it's your choice. So we want to cut it up into pieces about this big. So cut all your tissue paper up. Once you've got all of your tissue paper cut up, we can move on to the next step. So we want to decorate our tree so it's nice and beautiful. Oh, my tree's glued. There we go. So we'll take the tissue paper and we'll twist it up into little pieces that look like cherry blossoms, and then we will dip it in the glue and stick it around your finger branches on your tree. We want to decorate the whole tree so it's nice and fruitful like a cherry blossom tree would be. So we'll keep gluing all of the pink paper everywhere. Make sure you mix up both colors, give it a nice variety. So I'm going to keep going and doing this till my entire tree, my entire set of branches is covered in the pink. Once you've got all your cherry blossom buds glued, you need to wait for your creation to dry completely, and then you can hang it up somewhere pretty. Feel free to add as many cherry blossoms as you want. You can even take the extra brown paper if you wish and cut out a few extra branches and hang some extra branches on top of your already made tree. The choice is all yours. Lots of tissue paper left, some brown paper left. I really look forward to seeing everybody's creations, and I hope everyone has a blast making their cherry blossom trees. Bye!